Taurus, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Any information that you may be looking for will be listed in the description. So this deck is the Quantum Oracle for anybody who wants to know. OMG. Let's get these cards off the floor. Okay. So what are the urgent messages from the universe for my Taurus? So first card we have, if I can get the card to stay in my hand, we have the Seven of Spirit, and it says Ascended Masters. So we're tapping into that 7 energy. This feels like options. Also, we're tapping into angelic energy with that 7. So Spirit is saying, look, you can call on the Ascended Masters in moments where you're needing help, when you're needing your energy aligned. Let me look at this card. Spirit is also saying for a lot of you, with the spiritual development that you're going through, it's like you're gaining a lot of knowledge, not only about spirituality, but about yourself. And some of you are kind of like confused on this spiritual journey. It's like you're starting to unlock a lot of understandings. And through this unlocking that's happening, it's like you're starting to like disconnect from like your ego or your old self, or what you associated as being your old self. And this may be confusing. Spirit is saying take your time, especially if there's a lot of spiritual downloads that are happening. This is a gradual thing. Understand your spiritual journey is a gradual thing. It's not something that you're going to just have down packed. You just understand everything about spirituality in one day type of thing. This is a lifelong journey. So Spirit is saying take your time with these downloads and really get into what these downloads mean for you personally. I also have the 4 of energy. So again, the energy of stability, structure. Then we have energy. So this is what you focus your energy on. Then we have green vibration here. So Spirit is saying, look, in order for you to have stability within your love life, there's a need for you to get your heart chakra in order. Some of you are not in a space to where you can really love. All right. And this is like Spirit calling you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, like, look, before you try to step into any new relationships, anything serious right now, there needs to be some crucial things that you need to ask yourself or face within self that could be keeping you from really fully being open. And some of you are not open. All right. Spirit is saying also make sure you don't reach back in the past to try to date anyone, because that may be a disaster, especially with Venus retrograde coming up. Okay. I have the 1 energy vibration here. And we have courage here. So again, new starts, what you pour your energy into. So where some of you guys are trying to build like some sort of business or trying to get some sort of new job here, Spirit is saying you do need to tap into being courageous. Well, you guys may be more, why can't I talk today? While some of you guys are procrastinating because you're scared of what may happen on the other side of making some sort of business deal or making some sort of career shift in some form, courage is needed to face what's on the other side of these decisions that you want to make. And courage is the only thing that's going to take you to a place of being successful. All right. If you're too scared to make money, then you ain't gonna make money. Okay. Scared money is no money. You guys know that. But Spirit is saying, like, look, you guys need to make sure while you're going through a lot of personal shifts that you understand that you are not the struggles or the situations that you go through, but if anything, it aids in you being a stronger individual, especially with the wisdom that you can take from your experiences. Now, I have the full moon quarter in Taurus, or the full quarter moon, excuse me, in Taurus. And it says release control. So, of course, there needs to be a need for you to make sure that you're being in a place of peace internally, so that you don't try to focus on things outside of yourself in a very anxious, frantic way. Because whenever you feel like you need to control an outcome of a situation, you have to control a narrative or be in control in general. This is because there's nervousness attached to what may happen if you're not in control. And when you know that you're living authentically in your energy, you're living authentically, period, then you don't have to be scared of what's on the other side of certain situations, because you know it will always work out in your best interest, especially if spirit has anything to do with it. We also have first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. So like I was saying earlier, some of you have some major heart chakra blockages that could be definitely blocking your opportunity to meet the one for you. Okay, being open emotionally is the key. Full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Again, fears is ruling the way that you guys may be moving, the way you may be living your life. And whenever you make decisions out of fear, I always say this, you start to live a life where you're unhappy, because you're so caught up in trying to protect yourself energy-wise that you don't even get to live. You're just so caught up in protecting yourself, avoiding certain obstacles. It's kind of like people who freak out and they feel like there's a zombie apocalypse or something crazy that's going to happen, or the world's about to end, and they hide in bunkers. Yeah, you're safe, but you're also isolated. You're also depressed in that situation because you're so much, you're being ruled by fear, not decisions that you truly want to make. What are the last urgent messages for my Taurus from the universe, their spirit guides? We have the Chess Queen, trust, strategizing. So where's your belief system at? Are you someone who's trusting in the universe? Are you someone who's trusting in the divine? Or are you somebody who has lost the level of faith in the divine and maybe needing to find it again? If so, this is something that needs to be reestablished here. Spirit is saying also you need to trust in the process by you making sure that you have some strategy in place. With the business, some of you are more so worried because you may not have a plan. You may not really understand aspects of business like marketing and this and that and all those things. So maybe being strategic will help ease that worry a little bit. We have the resting tree. It says patience and stillness. And we also have the Horse King. It says assistance and control. Spirit is also saying, Spirit is saying it's okay to ask for help. Where some of you guys are overwhelmed and you have somebody in your corner who you can talk to, go to for a piece of advice, it's okay to do so. That doesn't mean you're weak or vulnerable. So if you needed somebody to say that to you so that you could feel comfortable speaking to somebody, there you go. Spirit is also saying like where you guys always show up for yourself. Because Taurus, I see where you guys are always doing what you need to do to stay ahead. So that's good. But within doing that, you guys could also like feel like even with you going through certain hardships, you can't even speak to anybody or tell anybody because people may see you as being weak. when that's not the case at all. Even the strongest person has moments where they need to, you know, recharge and regroup. But this is what I see. I hope I did put things in perspective for you and that this was helpful. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.